and welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title, this week's video is going to be a Tala haul slash review. So back to the sort of activewear videos this week. It feels like it's literally been so long since I last did an activewear video. The past few have been like food. So I thought it would be good to mix it up this week and get back to the sort of activewear type videos. And yeah, like I mentioned, this week we are reviewing the brand Tala. So for anyone that doesn't know, Tala is Grace Beverley's brand. She is like she was a fitness influencer. I don't really know if you can call her that now. She does a lot of like other different stuff. But yeah, this is her brand and there's a big emphasis on Tala being sustainable. So a lot of the stuff is made from like recycled materials and all the packaging is biodegradable, and yeah, it's just supposed to be one of the most sustainable activewear brands out there at the moment. I have included Tala in one of my videos before. I think it was one of my Instagram activewear videos, and I bought one outfit from Tala for that video, and from what I remember, I wasn't a massive fan. I can't remember the exact details, but I remember not really liking it as much as I thought I was gonna. That was quite a while ago now, so I thought I would give it a second chance and see what the stuff is like a couple of years down the line. One thing that I did notice when I was doing this order is that the stuff has gotten a little bit more expensive than what I remember. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see if the bits are worth the price. So I ordered a couple of different things. I made sure that everything was from a different collection so we can get like a good variety and like a good like overall view of the brand. I ordered two matching sets. One of the sets is shorts and a top, the other set is leggings and a sports bra, and then I just ordered two like random pairs of leggings as well. So we've got quite a lot to get through, so I'm just going to get stuck right in. So I'm going to start off with one of the sets. I think this set is one of like the newer collections that they've released. It's from the Sculpt Seamless Collection, and yeah, it was on the new in page when I did my order. So this is the one that is leggings and a sports bra. So I'm going to start off with the leggings. So I've gone for this sort of like greeny bluey colour. I think it looks quite grey on the camera, but it is more like sort of greeny bluey grey. They are just plain high-waisted seamless leggings. They've got a nice compressive waistband which I really like. They've got the Tala logo stitched in across the back, and these ones do also come with a scrunch bum as well. Other than that, they are just pretty plain. They're full length, and yeah, not really much else to say about them. And then the matching sports bra, I feel like this is quite different to like sports bras that any other brands do. So as you can see, it's like quite high neck and it's got a quarter zip that comes down, and yeah, other than that, pretty plain. Again, it has got the Tala logo stitched in across the back, and it's in that same slate green marl colour. So right off, like my first impressions of this set was that it feels really soft. Like the material is quite nice, quite silky. There is a big sticker on the back of the leggings. It says "Be gentle with me," so I definitely think like they're quite what's the word? Like delicate fabric. But yeah, they feel really soft, really silky. When I tried it on, I was fairly happy. It fit really well actually. The leggings were nice and compressive on the waist, which like I mentioned earlier, I really like in a pair of leggings, and I thought that the scrunch bum detail was quite flattering as well. Very similar to the Alphalete Amplify leggings. There's pretty much the same design, the same detail, the same fit. The material is slightly different. This is a bit more like silky than the Amplify leggings, but other than that, they're very similar. The sports bra also fit really nice. It wasn't too tight, too restrictive. There is padding in the sports bra which is removable, so obviously you've got that choice there. But yeah, I was overall quite happy with the fit. I picked this up in my normal sizes, so I got a medium in the leggings and a small in the top, and yeah, I would say that this is definitely true to size. The leggings are found to be squat proof, zero issues with that. Overall, I was quite impressed by this one. Definitely an upgrade from what I remember the last order that I did. So yeah, definitely off to a good start with that one, I would say. So next up, we are going to move on to a pair of the leggings that I've got on their own. These were the most expensive thing from the order that I did. These were £59, which I thought was very, very expensive for a pair of gym leggings. The most that I would normally pay is £54, which is for the Athlete Amplify leggings. And I know that 59 is only £5 more, but it just feels like it's so much more expensive because it's like a lot closer to 60 than it is to 50. So yeah, these were definitely on the expensive side. These are the Dayflex high-waisted legging in the colour army green. So they're this kind of khaki colour, which I really like. I don't actually have any khaki gym stuff, so these are definitely something a little bit different. First impressions, they do seem like very, very good quality. The material is so soft, like so buttery, so silky, and you can tell that when these are on, they're just going to be like a second skin. They're just going to like hug your body and feel really, really nice when they're on. So they're just high-waisted leggings. They have got a seam kind of running around under the waistband, and there is a seam that runs down the front and comes up the back as well. Other than that, they are seamless. They don't have any seams like down the side or down the inside. They're pretty plain, and the only bit of detail they've got is on the back where they've got the Tala logo across the waistband there. So when I tried them on, again, I was quite happy with the size. I did pick these up in a medium, which again is the same size that I normally get, and these fit really, really well. They were nice and stretchy, and like I feel like I could like move so freely in them, which I really like. The material feels really, really nice against your skin, and yeah, they just feel like so comfy when they're on. The only thing with these types of leggings that I personally don't really like is I feel like they fall down quite a lot. Because they are so silky and they don't have like elastic around the waist, the minute that you start to do anything that's like relatively high impact, I do notice that they do start to slide down, which can be a little bit annoying. But I guess if you're just kind of doing like a really low impact workout, then you'd be fine in these. They do seem to be a bit of a copy of the Lululemon Align leggings. Same design, same material, same sort of fit. They are just a slightly cheaper price point than Lululemon. I have had a pair of Lululemons before and I wasn't really a massive fan, and for anyone that doesn't know, they are around £80 for a pair of leggings, which is definitely very, very expensive for a pair of gym leggings. Don't get me wrong, like the quality feels really nice and the material is really soft, and you can tell that it is like a really nice quality material, but the fit just isn't really there for me, and that's exactly the same as how I feel about these leggings. Like everything else is really, really nice, and I think that these would be like just like a nice pair of leggings to wear like on a day around the house. Like they're so comfy, but for exercise they're just not for me. Like I just can't deal with the constant like sliding down and having to yank them back up. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about these leggings. Obviously they are the most expensive thing, and when it comes to saying whether they're worth the money or not, it's definitely a hard one, because like the Lululemon leggings, the quality is definitely there, and as soon as I took them out of the packet I was like, wow, this material feels amazing. But for me, I'm just not gonna pay £60 for a pair of leggings that I'm constantly gonna have to adjust when I'm in the gym. Like it's just not worth it. So yeah, I will be returning these. For anyone that does kind of like simple workouts, like nothing that's too high impact, these are definitely a really, really nice pair of leggings. But if adjusting them in the gym bothers you, then I would definitely avoid these ones and save your money. Okay, up next I am going to go on to the second set that I got. So this is like a full matching set. This time I have got shorts and a long sleeved crop top. So this is the Skinluxe Collection, I think it's called. And we'll start off with the shorts. So they are just kind of standard high-waisted gym shorts. Out of everything that I've got, I would definitely say these feel like the most like workout material. Like, you know, like the old school gym stuff that kind of feels a bit like a swimming costume. This is that type of material. It's high-waisted, it's not got like an elasticated ribbed waistband like a lot of gym stuff does these days, but it has got like a tight bit of elastic that runs around the top, which I guess will prevent them from falling down when you're working out. Front is fairly plain black shorts. On the back they've got the Tala logo. It is quite a big logo actually compared to some of the other ones that I've got, and it has got like a few seams. It's really hard to show with black, but it has got a few seams that run like across the back here and down the back. Another thing that I've noticed is that these shorts have a little pocket on the back, so in the waistband they have a little zip and you can pop some things in there as well, which I guess is pretty handy for anyone that's like wearing them out on a run or something. Like you can pop your keys or your phone in there while you're out, so definitely really handy. The matching top, so again it is that same sort of like lycra material, and this is long sleeved. I thought it was going to be a crop top, but I think it's a little bit longer than a crop top, and you can't really see it here. You'll be able to see it better when I pop the try on clip in, but we've got like a cut out detail across the front here, which again is something like quite different, quite unique. And they've got the Tala logo in white across the bottom there as well. This fits really well. I picked them up in my normal sizes. I got a medium in the shorts and a small in the top, and they do fit really nice. One thing that's worth noting though is the top it is quite difficult to get on. Once it's on, it's fine, but getting into it was a bit of a mission, and I did feel very hot when I was in this. Even though I only had it on for a couple of minutes like to film the clip, I kind of like couldn't wait to get out of it because I was just like getting very hot. So I don't know how that would go for a workout, but yeah, I do like the design. The shorts again, they fit really nice. They are quite like, they're quite a nice length. I don't like gym shorts that are too long because I just find they are not flattering at all on my body shape, and I also don't like ones that are too short where like your bum's going to be hanging out in the gym. So yeah, these are the perfect length. They come down to sort of like mid-thigh, which is ideal for me. It is quite a long top, and it kind of like sits like where the top of the shorts sits, so you've not really got much skin on show. I would prefer it just to be like that tiny little bit shorter and just have like a tiny little band of skin like around my belly. But yeah, that's just personal preference. This would actually be really good for anyone that doesn't like crop tops, because I know there's a lot of people out there that prefer to be like more covered up in the gym, so this would probably be a really good option for you. Overall, I do quite like this set. It fits really well, and I like that it is so different. Like I've never seen a gym set like this before. I do quite like this set. So on to the last item, we've got another pair of leggings. So these are the Zinnia Leggings, I think I'm saying that right, and I've got this lilac colour. So these are high-waisted, again, seamless leggings. Compressive waistband, fairly plain, fairly simple, and they've got the Tala logo across the back of the waistband again. Straight away, like when you touch this material, it feels like a little bit harder and a little bit stiffer than some of the other stuff that I picked up, and that does definitely come across when you've got them on. I picked them up in a medium, but when I had them on I felt like they were a lot tighter fitting than all the other things that I picked up, and I do feel like I would be a little bit restricted in them. Like they are still stretchy, but they just don't have as much stretch to them, and yeah, like I mentioned, like the material does feel like a little bit stiffer, if that makes sense. So when I was putting them on, like it was kind of like yanking them up my legs, and like I just felt like I couldn't really like move as much as I could in a lot of the other leggings. So I would definitely say that these are my least favourite leggings that I picked up, which is a shame because I do really like this colour, but yeah, the fit just wasn't really there for me. They were squat proof though, which I wasn't really too sure about. With it being such a light colour, they are definitely completely squat proof, no issues with them being see-through at all. But yeah, not really got much else to say about these leggings. Again, I will definitely be returning these because I'm just not really that happy with the fit, and yeah, these are kind of like the most similar to the leggings that I picked up the very first time that I ordered, where I wasn't really that impressed. I remember them being very similar to this, so I don't know if these are maybe like sort of like the original leggings and they've just kind of been bringing them out in new colours, or if these are completely different, I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely the most similar to what I remember, and yeah, not really a massive fan, if I'm being honest. And that was everything that I picked up from Tala. As you can see, there's definitely a bit of a mixed review. Some of the stuff I did really like, other stuff not really a massive fan of. My opinion of like the brand as a whole has definitely improved since the last time that I've ordered. I definitely think like their stuff now is a lot better than it was when like the brand first launched. When it comes to the price, obviously I mentioned at the beginning that it's definitely on the more expensive side of like activewear, and I have popped like the prices of each individual thing on the screen throughout the video, so you've obviously been able to see for yourself that it is a bit more expensive than like your general sort of activewear brands. And to be honest, I personally don't really think it's worth it. I mean, obviously it's amazing that they are a sustainable brand and like all the stuff that they're using is recyclable, and I guess that does kind of justify having the higher price point. But I mean, some of the stuff I would say is worth it, other stuff definitely not. So that first set that I tried on, was it the Sculpt Seamless, the kind of like greeny bluey grey one? I personally really like those leggings, and I think they were priced at £52, which is very similar to like Gymshark and Alphalete. So I would happily pay that for those leggings because I thought the fit was nice, the quality was nice, it was a nice material. Whereas the second pair of leggings, that khaki pair that were like pretty much £60, I wouldn't pay £60 for that type of leggings because the fit just isn't really there. So I think it does just kind of depend on what you're buying, whether it's worth the price or not. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've ever ordered anything from Tala and what your thoughts on it are. And it would be interesting to kind of like share some opinions. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.